All right, my writers, I just want to do a quick review of nouns that we went over last week. So remember, a noun names a person, a place, or a thing. And remember, a thing can be an animal. So we had made this chart last week. Okay, we said nouns have talk about people, and we came up with like a baby, a woman, police, a nurse, a grandma, places like a toy store, a restaurant, a street. Okay, we said it could be a building or just a location. And then thing, we pencil, lamp, chair, computer, and then animal, zebra, turtle, pig, dog. Okay, so those are all nouns. They're people, they're places, they're things, but they're not specific nouns. They just tell you in general. So if I said to you, I have a baby, which I don't, but that would mean you would think about a baby. But if I gave the baby a name, okay, it would turn it into still a noun, but it would be called something different. It would be called a proper noun. So the nouns that we looked at last week are all called common nouns. They are just general nouns. It doesn't tell you specifically who or what I'm talking about. So today we're going to take a look at nouns, but we're going to go a little deeper and talk about proper nouns. So I'm going to redo this chart and we're going to take a look. So as you can see, our chart is back to being blank. However, we are going to fill it up today. So for proper nouns, okay, they still name people, places, things. However, we get more specific. We start giving names. All proper nouns have to start with a capital letter because it's providing a name. Every name gets a capital letter. Your name gets a capital letter. My name gets a capital letter. Names of places get capital letters. Names of our animals get capital letters. Anything with a name gets a capital letter. Proper nouns are all nouns that name. So let's start over here with person. Instead of just calling her girl, which is a common noun, a proper noun gives her a name. So we could call her Pam. Pam gets a capital P because it's the name of a girl. So if we wanted to do a boy's name, Logan gets a capital L. It's his name. Okay. If I was doing my name, Mrs. Bell, I actually get a capital M for Mrs. and a capital B for Bell. Okay, because that's my name. Those are all proper nouns. They are names. Let me move this a little closer so you can see closer up. Okay, they get capital letters because it's name. Proper nouns, name. So now we're going to talk about places. So we said schools before, toy stores. Now we can get more specific and names. Well, you guys live in Vineland. Vineland is a city, so that has a name. So V, capital V for Vineland. Okay, that's the name of the place you live in. It's the name of your city. Okay, we don't just go to a school, we go to Petway School. So the P in Petway gets a capital, and the S in school gets a capital because it's part of the name, Petway School. Maybe you go to Walmart. That's the name of a store. The Walmart, the W in Walmart gets a capital letter. The name of a store. Okay, so anytime you name a place, it gets a capital letter. So we had Vineland, Petway School, Walmart. Those are all names of places. They're proper nouns, so they get a capital letter. Names of things. So there's not a lot of things that we name, so I'm not going to give a ton of examples. One example I'm going to give is you're using a Chromebook right now. That's actually the name of the thing you're using. It's the name. So that would get a capital. So capital C, Chrome, capital B because it's the name of what you're using, Chromebook. Okay. Another name of a thing that you might be familiar with is what you use on a whiteboard. You call them an expo marker. So expo gets a capital letter. Okay. Sometimes when you use a permanent marker, we call it a Sharpie. It's the name of the type of permanent marker. So the Sharpie, the S in Sharpie would get a capital. Okay, so when we're talking about names of things, they get a capital letter when it's the name. Okay, proper noun is a name. Okay, animals. Well, we have just plain animals like dog, cat, elephant, zebra, but if they actually have a name, it would get a capital. And a lot of times we name our animals like we do our people. So let's do the dog. What if his name was Rover? He would get a capital R. Okay, because that's his name. We could have a cat and maybe its name is Fluffy. Okay, it's the name of a pet, so it would get a capital. So again, proper nouns are nouns that name. Okay, it's taking a common noun and giving it a name, so it gets a capital letter. There's a few more proper nouns that we're going to talk about that weren't on our chart last time. Okay, proper nouns can also name not just places, but days of the week. Okay, days of the week are months. Those are all names. Okay, they're proper nouns. So I want to give you a couple examples of them because they are going to show up in other places. So days of the week. Well, I'm not quite sure what day I'm releasing this video. Maybe it's Monday. So Monday is the name of a day of the week. So it's actually a place that's in the week, which we don't always think about, but Monday. Okay, the M in Monday gets a capital letter. Now, it would also be the same as if you were on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. Those are all proper nouns, okay? They're the name of the day of the week, so they would get a capital letter. Okay. The other thing that gets a capital letter is the month. Our month is October. Okay. That's what place in the year we are. So these kind of go along with places, even though we don't think of them that way. October is our month. So the O in October gets a capital letter because it's the name of our month. Okay. So months get capital letters, and so do days of the week, because they're kind of the name of where we are. So it's the name of a place. Monday and October, they get capital letters because they're names. So just one more time as a review, proper nouns are nouns that name. Okay, they tell the name of a person, the name of a place, the name of a thing, or the name of an animal. Okay, and they also can tell us the name of the day of the week, the month. Okay, they are proper nouns that name, and they always get a capital letter because whenever you have a name gets a capital letter. All right, thank you for watching. Now you're going to do a short activity.